All right, we are live for the commissioners' meeting to discuss 2027 budgets. Looks like the first one that I have here on top is the CUMCAP fund.
Okay, what page is that?
It was the very top one.
Oh, got it, okay. I see it now. Prior to starting, do we have any directives from the council?
I don't think that there was a specific amount as far as salary increases. The email that I saw, I think it was from Tiffany, said just assume a 3%
if we had an
salary increase, but there was no, I don't think there was a directive from the council.
Okay.
So my plan was to build in on salaries at 3%.
Okay, you know, last year
raise.
we kind of had a directive from them to,
Right.
where we can, I think it was a 5%? Was it? I don't
No,
know.
I don't have, there was a cut last year.
Yes,
Just in budgets.
In budgets, and
Right.
we had given, I think, a 3% pay raise to our employees. Commissioners didn't take any kind of a raise.
Correct.
Council didn't take a raise.
Correct.
But I have not heard any information about trying to do any additional cuts at this point.
okay, all right.
I think probably the most prudent is to, if we can hold our budget mostly static, that would probably be the best course of action outside of the increases for 3% and then maybe one additional part-time position that we'll discuss here in a bit.
Okay.
All right, so on CUMCAP,
Don't look like we froze.
yeah, it does. I'm sure it will. So vehicles is one that I have a question on if we need to make any kind of an adjustment. Because I mean, we sit here halfway through the year and we've already,
So I didn't know if you guys wanted to pull up in financials the accounts history by account, and you can see everything that's been spent out of each one of these line items as far as what they were, not just the total amounts.
sure.
Only if you need to see, anything, if you have any questions. I've got it pulled up here too.
Is that on your June 10th email? No,
No.
where is,
I think she has it on her computer.
Yes, you guys have access to it too on financials.
how do I get to that?
Are you logged into the internet in here?
Yep.
No?
I can answer any questions that you have though if you can't get it pulled in.
So just with the vehicles,
Okay, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Gabe can help me.
Like how's he
She
get on
has to
the,
help me with the,
well, how's he get on the internet by going over here to there?
well, you should be on it.
I'm on Wi-Fi.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you on
But
DCCH?
in the conference,
No, you gotta switch.
Sorry.
Click the arrow.
okay. So vehicles,
Okay, now,
okay, so once you're on, you'll go to financials over here. See up in here, is there? There.
no, I don't see anything.
Oh, shoot, you don't.
No.
Do you guys have the icon on yours?
I have it on my, through my VPN.
Do you want to just look at mine, sit here?
I can, yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, we can just look.
Okay.
That'd be way easier if you just drive. I mean, like her, just to show us.
Okay, so you were talking about vehicles here.
Yep.
So this is everything that's been spent out so far, so not a whole lot there.
No. I mean, it
What was
looks
it,
like we
80?
have almost 100% that's,
Yeah, 87, or 3877 is all we spent.
yeah.
The only thing I worry about is having to purchase a vehicle.
Yeah.
Because we no longer have sheriff's department vehicles to put
That's
into
true.
the retire system, you know?
Yeah.
You've spent right here this $1,210, so the 38 and the 1171.
And I know we got, obviously, Tim, Charlie, I mean, I think all their vehicles are good right now.
Animal control, was there something?
So they both have retired
They've
sheriff's
taken sheriff's department
vehicles.
vehicles.
Okay, well, I know when he came on, it wasn't running. But did they get it fixed?
That's the stuff I worry about.
Yeah. They said it'd been sitting and not running for a while.
I had,
Mindy's truck? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I was thinking though, that they took it and got it fixed somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
okay. All right, so leave vehicles where
Want
it's,
to drop it down some?
well, that's what I was thinking, because I mean,
Like, we got repairs obviously in there. But even if you had to purchase a new, I mean, it's not like we're buying, you know,
No.
expensive vehicles. So, I mean, take it to 80,
yeah, I mean,
75?
when I look at it and we're halfway through the year right now and we had 110,000 budgeted for it and
Which is a good thing that we haven't,
we have 99.9%
Yeah.
left in there. I don't know if we need to carry forward 110,000 to next year's budget. So drop that down to,
75?
let's drop it to 80. I mean, I'm, that's probably,
Brian,
that's probably 2 vehicles if we need to.
2 vehicles?
I mean, depending on
$80,000?
what you get, we aren't.
I know we're not buying Cadillacs.
Yep. I mean,
But-
so like the pickup
Brand new
trucks.
trucks?
If you're buying,
50, 60 grand.
Four-wheel
No.
drive, I mean, it's gotta be,
but also the vehicles like the Rams that
Right.
are
State bid.
state bid or also the same kind that the police get are not going, they aren't the same price. I actually looked at them when I was buying a truck because you can get a 4-wheel drive that is your bare minimum interior and you're looking at that
Brian,
40,000.
Jonathan's getting on your laptop to install LAO. So don't touch, you'll kick him off. Yeah, just for a minute.
So let's just,
And if we have to go to council, we have to go to council.
yeah,
But
even if we had to purchase one vehicle,
Yep.
that would still,
It would cover it.
I think it would
I
still-
just want to be able to, in my mind, think, okay, I get what we're doing, and I know we haven't spent much money, but be able to, maybe if we need to purchase one and still have enough in there for maintenance and taking care of tires, whatever it is.
there's also outfitting too, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of that, yeah. So, yeah,
You good with 80?
I think 80 should cover it.
yeah,
Okay.
Okay, 80. And then you'll see that GIS equipment is in the red, but we had a Schneider invoice come through and we thought that's where it should come from. But after looking at it, we had something else come through for the actual pictometry, so that needs to be adjusted. We just need to figure out where to pay the first one from to make the adjustment.
Which one is that?
The
GIS,
GIS.
I got you.
what is the animal shelter line used for there?
C 44502.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, is there a
we should have went
username,
line by line.
password, Christie, for the login?
I'm getting that. I just asked Abby to reset yours because she would have done it.
Okay. Jonathan's got me on here, but I need to log in. Username, password. Yeah, what, you don't know what the $5,000 is for the animal shelter?
Yep, I've got it right here.
Okay.
It all says animal shelter supplies, tops, Walmart purchase.
I wonder, is Charlie using?
And
that for
Walmart,
him?
so it's not, here, I can pull up a claim
That would-
here.
that would be good.
Okay, Brian, your username is bwinning.
This is
Hold on, you may not want to
That's true. Thank you.
go down there and
Totally not thinking. Username is that, and then that.
Social Security.
I wasn't gonna say that. Okay, so you can go in, you can click into it, and then you can go in and see, oh, it was put on the credit card, so by, let's see. Maintenance receipts, yes, so I bet Charlie is.
Which is necessary.
yep. So leave that would be my inclination. Hardware, software.
And we also put so much in for people's computers, like new computers, laptops,
Which the
miscellaneous.
departments are supposed to be budgeting those on their own.
Council, probably, this might be the third, they've done it 2 years in the past, so 25 and 26 is budget. They take them out of people's and they put them in cum cap.
Okay. Because
So that's what people have gotten used to, the department heads.
Because we just went through this with Doug, and he was told that he needed to have it in his budget for a new computer.
Okay.
So I don't, that's the way that I was understanding, is that people were accounting for, the way IT sees it is that they were supposed to account for their own computers, which is fine if then council takes it out and puts it in here.
And then
Like,
takes it out,
Yeah, yeah.
true, okay.
as long as we know that that's what's supposed to
That's
happen.
what it's
'cause
for.
that wasn't-
Right, because we keep a spreadsheet then of everything we take out of individuals' budgets.
So that comes out of hardware, software.
Yes.
Can I backtrack here then? On the courts, the first line here on cum cap with the court services and Decatur County Communications.
That looks like janitorial supplies, pest control, Centos. All for the annex.
So it looks like, I mean, 60,000 is way too much for that then. If we're sitting at almost 87%.
Drop it.
I think that's meaning also because you have, like cum cap is for any building repairs, so for any of these other buildings, I think that's supposed to be included in there as well, if they ever have anything come up.
But we have the courthouse line and the annex line.
Yeah, annex blankets,
Right.
support services.
Oh, I see the annex. Okay, yes, you're right.
So, I mean, if we're using that court services and Decatur County Communications line for those types of products, and we've only used $8,000 out of there, I agree. I think we can drop that to like 40.
You're on the 31,451
Very, very top
The
line.
very first one on cum cap, we backtracked, Brian.
I'm
We're
sorry.
up here.
We're just gonna have to
you're-
kind of go line by line
Yeah,
and.
we'll do the next one better.
Okay.
All right, so 40,000 on that first line.
Well, I don't even know if I'm in the right spot.
Okay.
Courthouse, I'd like to see it stay the same.
Yeah,
It's,
Is it this?
it's a wild card.
with the roof and the water and
Boiler system, there's controls. We also, something we are gonna have to look at is there is some, there's like, I heard somewhere in the neighborhood of close to 100,000 in controls for the boiler system. That is the problem,
an elevator.
an elevator.
Yep.
So I definitely don't wanna see that go down, but
No.
if we have to do some adjustments later, we
You
can
can
go ask for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can go there.
Um,
I
On annex,
Yeah, go down to like the
I
these
don't
are all
think we're
receipts
going
and
to
stuff.
see any
So
large
and then
expenses out there this year. What I would like to do is
forward
carry
and
forward.
then just work your way down, and that's what you'll see there.
I'd like to see it be a non-reverting.
Well,
like almost,
it's
like,
gonna tell
however
you
that could
everything
happen.
that's been spent.
Well, at
It's
a,
eventually gonna become a large
at
project.
a, at a minimum, I think
Sweet, okay.
we carry
Thank you.
forward whatever is left from this year to next year so that we have funds already available for the bigger project. Because more than likely that'll be a 27 project. So Brian, what we were just talking about is on the annex. So far, we've only used almost 26,000 of the 300,000.
Right, 91%.
Yep. What I would like to do, because I don't see any, knock on wood, any huge expenses the rest of this year, but next year we very well may be incurring some
Right.
costs for the remodel of the annex.
Say there, yeah.
And so Christy, what I would like to see on the annex line is if we can carry forward whatever is left in that at the end of this year for next year, because we're looking at doing some remodeling.
So the only way to carry forward is with an encumbrance, with
Right.
an
You can't
invoice.
encumbrance unless you have.
An invoice, you have to have an
You have to have
invoice.
invoices for it.
And so, I mean, we're working towards that now with the
Okay.
long-range planning. And if
True.
if we can get some quotes by the end of the year for that project, then we can encumber.
Yes, we can.
And then we.
Not with a quote, but with an invoice, you
have to have
can.
invoices.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
we can.
okay,
A goal for us to work towards.
yes.
For 27, and then we
The other
can.
thing you could do too is just expand this budget for next year to the amount.
Right, because that money just goes back to,
I know.
yeah, to cash.
The only
You can
thing,
even make it
and I
larger.
agree, both of you, I agree, if money goes back in, but to expand the budget, we have to make sure the council agrees with us spending that money, and we've got to be on this, we would have to be on the same page with them. If we can encumber it, which I'm not even sure if we'll be able to encumber, they'll have to do the work before they give us an invoice.
Yes.
So I'm not even sure.
That's a discussion
possible.
further down the road, like if we can keep moving forward down that
Right.
road with.
But as Gabe's saying, is maybe we raise the budget to reflect some work.
But then at that point, then I question, well, once we have the whole project scope, do we just need to come back and ask for the
Yes.
appropriation anyway?
That's what I think. I
Yeah.
think that makes more sense to me,
Okay.
is just asking for the funds for the project.
Because we all, I mean, I think everyone knows.
Everybody knows that. we
Something
need
has to be done with that building.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah, So leave it
okay,
where it's
I
at
get-
for now.
I understand what you're saying,
yeah,
Leave it as is?
yeah.
Okay.
Anything else on CUMCAP?
Extension, that all looks good. I guess we'll leave it, right?
Yeah.
We left the animal shelter alone?
Yes.
Parks. Given current projects, I'd like to see that stay even.
Yeah.
I agree.
Office machines, that looks like it's on track. Just going with the things that we haven't addressed. GIS, are we keeping that at the same going forward? I know that there was the adjustment for this year, but do we keep GIS at 25, or do we expect to see an increase or an issue like we did this year?
I don't know of.
Honestly,
Trying to
I
see
don't.
what typically comes after there.
which is 4403.
Hardware, so I'll skip that one for now. So we talked to animal shelter, stay even, hardware, software, stay even.
Yeah.
Okay.
To fly, well, that was back in '24 to fly, we paid 25,000 out of it. But then this year the flight was 40,000, which it was probably split before we just pulled the 25 out of here. So that's what's coming, that's what it is when they fly for the pictometry.
So it's now 40,000?
I think it probably was more than the 25 before, we just paid what we could out of here and
So
then
we
we
may need to increase that one then.
Do you have any idea where the other 15 would have came from then, Christy?
can see here.
And what is pictometry? optometry when you say?
It's when you jump on Beacon and you look at
Oh,
it.
that's what,
It's,
okay.
it's that.
That's what it is,
Yeah.
okay, all right,
Because you can go through Beacon and you can actually look at the imagery from years gone by.
yeah,
Same thing.
same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did not have the capability of scanning in the invoices in '24 when that 25,000 was paid, so I
That
don't
makes sense.
know.
It was a perfect 25,000, so. So we need to increase that one to 45.
GIS,
Yeah.
That's every 2 years.
is 45 enough? If
Well-
2026 was 41,000 almost, $40,794.
Well, but also, so are we saying we just did it in 26?
Yeah.
So it is. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
not-
every 2
True.
years. It's
So it's-
every 2 years.
It would be fine this year,
Yes,
but we just need to know for next year's budget, we're just gonna have to
get
increase.
an estimate or, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good, yeah,
Estimate
Sure.
what our 2028 cost would be, then we could do our 2027 budget or 2028 budget
yep,
next year and know what we would possibly have in it.
Yeah.
I like that,
okay, so keep it the same for now.
yeah.
So we're down 50K on this one.
All right. County Fair is the next page I
Gotcha.
have.
Okay, Brian, so you'll just go to 4910.
Okay, I'm at 40, I don't have a 4910.
Obviously, this is just because.
Oh,
yeah,
at the top.
Uh-huh.
There hasn't happened
Gotcha.
yet, right? I mean, it's, so. I don't have any qualms with the way this is set up, as long as you don't know of any issues on the Fair Board side of.
No, I mean, we are working our way towards being independent. We aren't there yet.
Not independent, but
Not independent.
self-sufficient.
Self-sufficient financially. Independent financially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good with the 4910 if everybody else is.
Yeah, I don't see anything in there that I would change.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, that was
Well, you
probably,
got-
that was 807.
That was the county fair.
806 and 4910 is the next one.
Okay.
This, so the 10,400,
Yeah.
is that cover Jake?
Yes.
And Dwayne, those two guys out there, does that cover their
All
salaries?
the part-time help.
Yes. And so on this line, this is where I could see an increase for a event coordinator, part-time event coordinator.
In the 10,400? Yep,
Yep.
okay.
I was thinking an additional of 20,000, taking that to 40. And part of my thinking there is I had a meeting with Chris Noblet and Erica Gunn last week to discuss a possible event coordinator, sports marketing position where one person could have multiple roles, but it's promoting our event space, whether that's at the fairgrounds or at the Ball Diamonds as a sports event marketer, coordinator. And we would be looking at the possibility of splitting costs between different departments. And so I think if we had 20,000 there, I think that would be a good start. But the reason for it coming out of the fairgrounds line is because all of the rental income goes back into this particular.
It does.
Okay. It all
Okay.
goes back to this budget.
As you describe this position, this is what Dennis
Yes.
Vogel has been doing for free
Yes,
for the last 6 months or so.
correct.
So, I mean, I see value in it, and I
Yes.
think it's something that needs to be taken care of. And if you ask Dennis, his thought process, how many hours he's put into this and the work he's put into this, I agree wholeheartedly. Just so people understand that it is not something that we've neglected. We've had Dennis has been doing this and take care of this. But Dennis, he's not gonna do this forever, so.
No, that was part of it. When Dennis and I were first talking about this first year, he was very willing to hop on board and make sure that this first year of the community building was a success, and to really help us work through those first year growing pains, to figure out what we need to do going forward. But he was also, he also wanted to make sure that we were going to have an off-road or an off-ramp for him so that he doesn't continue to do it for free.
For free, right.
Yep. And the money that would be used for paying the part-time event coordinator would be coming from the funds that they are generating from the events that they're bringing to the fairgrounds.
Okay,
So the rental fees go to this budget here, this 4910 budget, and so then it would be used to help pay their wages.
okay, which makes sense.
Yeah.
I agree, other than I personally would like to see the total appropriation go to 50,
Okay.
because none of June payroll is in this expenditure.
Okay.
And that's gonna potentially, we're in a heavy season now.
Yep.
So I feel like, if we put 20, it may not give us all the actual 20 to spend.
Okay.
And
I can
when,
see that.
and when you're saying 20, and you were talking about other agencies coming together to help fund this salary,
Yeah.
what is their input as far as monetarily wise? What are you looking at, and what are you looking at for possibly a total? Are you saying a part-time or full-time? I mean, what is?
So it would, at the end of the day, I think it would be a full-time role,
Okay,
but it would be split between fairgrounds,
right,
the parks department,
okay,
tourism
okay.
are the three for sure at this point, that all have an interest in this.
So are you thinking equally 20?
All of us would have an even share of where we're at. We don't have a final price yet, Brian. This was
Okay.
this was the very first meeting. We all left with a to-do list on
Gotcha.
things that we needed to look at from a revenue basis of what we could believe revenue could be, what our expenses are going to be if we're pursuing some of these other things.
Okay,
So we all left with a to-do list on those areas. The one caveat to this is the possibility that the city also partners with us, because they're, I guess, doing some improvements at Pirate Park for the soccer fields. And if they want to have their soccer fields promoted as a possible tournament site as well, and they want to use this event coordinator, then they need to partner with us with helping fund that salary.
okay. All right,
But I think if you're looking at it, even if it's a three-way split and say we do, 20,000, you're looking at a $60,000
Yeah.
pay. That's pretty good. I mean, obviously it'd have to be less than that to cover your benefits. But I think that's a good place to start.
now, just a question, because I know this will come up as well with the council, possibly.
Yep.
Does Joseph, his responsibilities, the new sports director, I guess is his title, at the Parks Department, does that overlap with what he's doing? And because when you say three entities, us, the Parks Department, and Tourism, I can see us, the county, tourism, I can see that, but the Parks Department gets a little fuzzy when we say, are we pulling from his salary, or I'm just trying to
So,
understand all that and how it would work. I agree with what you're saying, I think it's a great idea, trying to financially figure it all out.
so that was one of the questions that I had asked. So the new sports coordinator is responsible for helping run the events, and the event coordinator would be responsible for like the recruitment of new events.
Marketing,
And so
Pretty
my
much an advocate for the county.
yes, and
Conferences.
also not just recruiting new events, but also sponsors for events. The question that I had was we have a long-term contract right now with USSSA. And from what Chris had told me, they're actually talking about wanting to extend that contract further right now. And so where are we looking at expanding the ball diamonds and the events that happen out there when we already have a long-term contract that goes from March through October? And Chris is identifying during the week time periods outside of when our rec leagues are happening. Because right now, he can see the possibility of other types of tournaments or practices using the facility, of course, outside of rec league times.
Correct.
But during the week. And so those are the things that I think Chris is looking at for trying to capture some of those additional events and revenue, bringing them here. And asking Chris what their plan is on their budget side of where they're putting this additional capital from the influx of revenue for the Parks Department. Their plan is to pay the county back based on that contract, the agreement to pay back the $200,000, and then also they're planning for that next phase when they have to come in and replace the turf in the future. So they have that covered.
Okay, good.
And then the obviously the marketing coordinator here would be going to different conferences, also looking at trying to figuring out who you can target to bring in events at the community building. And that was one of the discussions on, like, what are we really looking at here when we're trying to bring in events? It's not, I don't think at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be your large corporate events. Most of those are going to go to bigger cities. When we were just brainstorming, we're looking at, maybe IHSAA, referee, umpire, orientation training, coach orientation training. Same thing with smaller college training, those kinds of things. Smaller government conferences.
Well, it's a
that
good,
kind of thing.
good example of the
So-
law enforcement just had their,
Yes.
CIT just had a good conference there, so.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Gabe. I like the $50,000.
Okay, I'm good with that. The one part of this too that came up during the meeting that I had with Chris and Erica was that if we're going to be trying to market this, we probably need some kind of marketing budget for the event coordinator, whether that's costs for travel to conferences or marketing materials.
Yeah, I think that's important.
And so, do we have that under supplies or professional services?
Yeah, I would assume that we can cover a lot of it in that. Christy, can you look at the 31,451 and just look at history on it?
I just looked, we do already have a, account code for marketing, just flat out marketing. It's in the 3,000 series. Do you want me to look under, is that what you were thinking to put under professional
What's the
services?
history on that one?
Well, it's just already here for anybody.
Oh, okay.
Other departments may be using it. Is what
Okay,
I
I
mean.
see what you're saying.
It's already created. Or we can put it under the professional services.
I was just questioning how much we
How
had
much?
used historically. and-
Yeah, okay.
My preference would be is that if we're marketing the fairgrounds and we're going to be receiving funds from events at the fairgrounds, that we're paying for it out of this instead of having a marketing line in another place.
It would be under fairgrounds. It
Oh,
would be
okay.
under this, instead of creating, it's already been. So far out of this professional services has been audio equipment and
Aaron Bruns,
scrubbing the
yeah,
floors.
he did his floor
It's
scrub.
there in the community building.
Right.
Yeah.
I would say maybe make that professional services 10 grand or 15 grand.
Yeah, I
Is that
think
enough? I mean,
I would think 15 because there will have to be some travel potentially to
Yeah,
places,
I
maybe
think
a
so.
hotel stay,
Yeah.
promotional materials that need to be made.
I could see 15,
Okay.
double that.
And so before we jump down, supplies, we just keep it, stay even at the 6?
Yeah,
We're at 80%.
yeah.
And no, supplies, the 21301, 2 lines above it.
Yeah. We're at,
Still have 80%.
we're,
Still have
Oh, we still have 80, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, stay even, and then gas and oil, stay even. Take professional up 15.
Yes.
Or up to 15.
Yeah.
So up to $2,500. Utilities are kind of high already. I know there were some issues with water and whatnot, but
I think this year we can shut the water off and notify them to shut the water off. That will save us, I think it's $400 and some a month. We could save 4 months of that, 5 months of that.
well, and also I talked with them. I think there's a real possibility that we can set another meter, and we have a regular 3/4 meter that can run the building, and then when needed, we turn on the 2-inch meter. So we would leave it on for 1 month out of the year,
For the fair.
and then the other 11 months will be at a standard meter rate.
yeah, that'll,
That makes sense.
So it should drastically cut down,
Yeah.
because it's almost $5,000 a year in meter fees.
Yeah,
So
I like that.
we'll keep it at stay even this year.
yeah.
Maintenance, I assume we need to keep that.
Yeah.
Equipment, that's been good historically.
Yep.
So hold on, that one we are. So we're on the detention center.
Yep.
Well, that, let me get here.
11,
Public
14,
safety
11, 14. Special
or
purpose.
special purpose, yeah.
Okay.
So the detention center is, so what happens is the sheriff and detention center, both of those budgets, everything just gets put into their budget, their county general budget, and then council goes out and splits
So we don't need to do
into
anything.
here. Not the detention center side.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one.
See, so no, nothing
Special purpose.
there. And the same with there, but you do have your own. Wait a minute. Yeah, public safety.
So those 2 sheets, we don't do anything.
I don't think so.
It looks like that's all jail stuff.
Council moves it out from sheriff, or moves it out from county general.
Okay.
Okay, so we're on the 0420 public safety.
Yep.
Same there, I don't think.
What is the reasoning for, it looks like there was a employer FICA.
Public safety.
There's nothing appropriated for employer FICA or perf.
Oh, shoot, that's me, I wondered. Oh, I believe that we fixed that on Friday. Sheriff's Department does they do their own payroll, they submit it. And I think they had some overtime coming out of there. Some overtime benefits, so the FICA and perf, so we got that adjusted.
Okay, so with that one's fixed, we don't
That one
need
is
to.
fixed.
It looks like office supplies might be a little bit light.
Let's come out of there.
Amazon, Circle Printing, Office Shop, Amazon.
Boy, Brian, you're getting quick on that.
He is.
New toy.
I'm a little impressed.
Oh, EMA, yeah, EMA things.
Did we set this, or is that something that,
I think council does.
so we don't need to worry about?
Anything with this?
No.
On the public safety side, the 0420,
And the same with the
Same
next
as the
one on
sheriff.
sheriff.
courthouse we do.
Yep.
Lawn care did not get put in. I think it did last year, and then council took it out because they thought Charlie was going to mow. So we do not have anywhere to pay for lawn care right now.
Yeah, which that, I guess, I don't know that, I don't know if we were notified of that, but no,
I
we,
don't remember hearing anything about them taking that out.
no, we discussed that we would be in the budget for us, or we wanted it to be in the budget because the courthouse is just something that we want to make sure it's always taken, you know, if somebody's called off for something that's really big, we don't make sure the courthouse doesn't go 3 days without being mowed and it looked bad. So we discussed that we wanted to make sure, and it's more than a one-person job. You can mow it, but there's tree trimming, there's shrubbery, there's landscaping, there's all the other things that we require as part of that bid package. That, you know, it's more than a one-person job. Sometimes you'll see them out here with 4 or 5 guys, you know, trying to take care of this stuff. So, you know, I would say that we need to add that back in to
Yep.
this.
And my recommendation for what you do with your current invoice, Christie, is Cume Cap Courthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Well, and we have building and structures here too, under this same one.
yeah,
Yeah, because we're gonna have all summer, lawn care all summer.
Right.
Right.
Need to.
So you can pull it either from this 36102 or from Coon Cap Courthouse.
Okay.
whichever, yep.
And then also the flags.
I thought there was a budget, a flag budget, or why did I think?
I know it was talked about.
Well, I think the veterans had I thought they had well, I guess we want to start here at the top again. Janitorial, I think,
Sure, okay.
it looks like it's good.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between janitorial, oh, that's supplies, sorry. And then we have-
Postage looks on track.
Looks like we're good on the
The contractual should be good.
elevator maintenance. That's probably light at this point.
We're still at 76%.
I know, but I'm just, with what we just had, with the flood down there,
I'm good
leave
with
it for now.
Or
And
even.
yeah, leave it for now. And if we have a bigger expense, we can go to council if we need to.
Trash hauling looks good. Internet should be good. That was part of the upgrades, the reason that expenditure's there. Building and structures looks good.
Yeah. So then we need to add in lawn care.
What do you want to,
Is that 877, Christie? Is that the total amount?
currently?
That's just what the first bill was.
So we need to add back the 36,304.
Yes.
And we had that set at 14,000 prior.
I couldn't remember, I thought it was 10. It was 14?
It was 14. So I've assumed we just make it 15, make it easy since we're adding it back in. Obviously, if it's not spent, it's going right back into general. I mean, but
Yeah.
just for even round numbers, it makes sense to. Is that okay?
Yeah.
15?
Yeah.
15. And then how much were the flags, Christy?
Couple $100, wasn't it?
I thought it was under 1,000.
See, that could easily fall under building and structures, or,
I think so too. I don't.
I don't know if that needs to have its own,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay. Okay, so building and structures.
Yeah,
I mean, it could go out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
I agree.
Yeah, that makes sense. And that's for all flags, right? Not just the courthouse flags?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I guess the annex has, I mean, it's just two,
Repeat.
and the sheriff's department does their own, or do we do those?
We do those.
We do those? Okay.
This next sheet's just a repeat, but with different notes.
Oh, it is.
What you got? Oh, I bet one. This is probably the one. Oh no, we were just on courthouse.
The cum cap was the first one that we did.
Gotcha. This is the one we needed. I bet. I didn't pull out. The first one I did, I think, I was in 2025.
This says through 6/10/26.
Okay, good. Okay.
You're on top of it.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, so 11, 12 lit.
Yep.
If we change this, we're gonna have to change our edit plan and then submit this to the council.
I don't see anything in here that I would want to need to change anyway.
I don't either.
I mean, it's some things are they're set up for a reason this way. I mean, the EDC stuff. I mean, I don't. The highway garage building fund. I'm assuming that's paying the payments, right?
Yes.
So I mean, there's really nothing we can do
Yep.
with that one.
I would agree, leave that one alone.
Okay.
The 11, 12, yep.
Yep.
And commissioners. Biggest one for last.
Biggest. No.
Well, the one with the most lines.
So I'm agreeing that we don't need a raise or don't need I don't want to change anything there on the first, the salaries.
Yeah. On our salaries.
Admin would be Patty, is that correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, are we looking at a 3% for Patty?
She would fall in the 3%, the same as
Okay.
others.
What do you got? Just plus 3%, or do you have a figure?
Working on it.
Working on it, Gabe?
Now. Do it on the computer, so it's going to take me longer, Jeremy. I'm assuming you're trying to beat me.
I am.
Looks like it would be 76.5 total.
76.5. I'm
So,
going to.
Up 1,300 roughly.
All right.
Be the same thing with maintenance.
That would be,
Charlie.
3% would be $1,800, is that correct?
Yep.
Yep.
61,
8.
8. That was easy. Chad?
Yes. We did the same thing
Same?
last year.
$58,349.
Hold on, what is it?
Let's do $58,350.
Okay, I am sending you that, the list of insurance costs and the salary spreadsheet that I did.
FICA looks good.
We figure that
Yeah, so
with the new salaries.
unemployment looks good still. Perf,
All that goes with the
yeah,
salaries.
group insurance looks good. Overtime looks good. Drainage board, good.
Outside building maintenance.
Oh, it's on the back.
Oh,
I don't have
Oh, you don't have it back, okay.
the
Oh,
next line
did
I
she
have is-
not print?
the next line I have is outside building maintenance.
That's what I have
Okay.
too.
Yeah, here's office supplies. You can, this
what
starts
number,
there.
what number you got, Christie?
Can Patty make copies of this?
Yeah,
Or is that- We'll just go through this other one real quick while we wait. So that,
36,303?
Yep.
what's that? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep,
36,303, Gabe?
yep. I'm assuming we're good on that one, right?
Outside building maintenance?
Yeah. Yeah, keep it even.
Yep.
I don't know much about this regional planning commission. But obviously, we're only at 11% left.
I don't either. You know what that is, Jeremy?
I don't.
I have to ask, let me see what,
Is that what SERPC comes out of?
it might, but I thought Sharpsy was more than that.
It is.
They were
But I
like,
just wonder on when we got the bill.
okay, Southeastern Indiana Regional Planning, so SERPC. But I thought it was, like an annual, last is 10,000, okay. $10,588 we paid in, it says February 3rd, 2026. But it doesn't reflect it here.
Yeah, it has $10,588 being paid out of,
Oh, I see it now, sorry.
Is that an annual thing?
Yeah, it's an annual,
that's
So
our,
we're done.
yeah, we're done.
Okay, all right. So we
Yeah.
can leave it even.
Yeah, that's SERPC.
I don't know what the inmates,
in institutions.
37,600. Okay, we paid hospital, Neurodiagnostic Institute, Logansport State Hospital, and Evansville State Hospital.
So it's when inmates are being referred for mental health treatment
that's
from the
what it looks
criminal
like.
courts.
Okay,
so that one's probably good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Burial soldiers looks good.
37,800, we paid Russell Will Hoyt for gas, a heritage sign, and something else.
So that one's fine to stay even.
Yep,
Juvenile holding, can't really,
change any of that.
yeah.
Change the maintenance, been the same
Venue.
thing.
Yeah, can't do that. Exam records. Looks like there was a carryover or something from last year. Can we take that down? I mean, can you see back a year or two?
Yep. Well, I can just see, it just says, this year it says, negative $1,200 for appropriation adjustment for commissioners. It doesn't say anything else.
Yeah. Assuming that must have carried over.
Yeah. I can't see 2025s.
Maybe we should wait on Christie.
I probably
Drop that one. So.
can, but I don't know how to get to it. I can see 26s right here.
All right, we'll go back to that one. We'll put a little asterisk by it.
Landfill steering, that one's gotta stay the same, right?
Yeah.
Ambulance services,
Well, you know, they haven't officially, you know, we've had meetings, we've talked, Crystal and I have talked, Crystal and I and Rex have talked, but they haven't given us an official, we would like this amount. So, I know the last time I talked to Crystal, she wanted to set up another date to meet. I see she got promoted to a director's position. So I don't know if, in the meantime, if she's still over this, I'm assuming she still is. So I guess I should reach out to her to see where they're at. But I don't know. We've had discussions, but we've never landed on a dollar figure.
so when does council actually finalize
August.
Well, that's when they do it, but is it
Yeah.
October when it's done?
Yeah, it very well may be after that. I think I will have to go to council in either July or August to,
Typically, it's August is when they do their budget workshop. The cities does theirs in June.
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Just avoiding me like the plague. Jeez. Is this the whole news?
No, it's just the back
Just
side.
what we're
It's just page 2 and 4 of
Okay.
what you already have.
So, not to rush you back into this, but can you, so, well, I guess with ambulance service, we're gonna leave it alone for right now?
Until we get a formal
Just leave it even for now?
request at this point, I think we have to leave it because
I think we have to,
that discussion will have to include the council.
absolutely.
So yeah, I think we have
That
to
I
leave.
mean,
is State Board of Accounts
You know, this
audit.
amount will be
So
exponentially
it's,
higher by a large amount.
it's the
So
county's portion
I
that
agree,
comes out of
Jerry.
there.
That's something.
Notice we don't use.
And we have not used it. I've noticed that too. I think the girls have paid our portion out of the 90901, which is where all the other ones come from. So I need to talk to them about that to show them that.
So that's where the State
That
Board of
is.
Accounts comes out of, is the state, or the exam of records.
Oh, okay,
But they think they've been paying it from somewhere else.
okay.
So that may change and come
Well-
back to this.
30,000 isn't enough then, right?
No, it's not.
I mean,
It's
it's over 40 at this point. If we're going to be paying for the audits out of this
That's-
line,
Annual every year?
yes.
Okay. I didn't know if that audit was every 2 or every 3 year
No,
audit.
it's yearly.
Yearly, okay, all right.
so do we need to adjust that up then?
I would say yes.
So 45?
On exam of records, go to 45? Is that what you're thinking?
I would say more. I mean, I think it runs, I'm kicked out. Oh, here we go.
You keep paying out of 90901.
Yeah, that's where we, they have not caught it, that it's coming out of there. Until,
Yeah.
now, of course, but, it's still, either way, it's still coming out of the same
all the
cash
same.
bucket,
Yeah.
yes. I'm trying to get to, had to relog back in.
What is the CAP plan? Do you know?
That is where it's Jeff Dossett Consulting is what we use, who we use. We send him reports every month, the clerks and just us two. The child support does their own, but we send reports every month. And what it is we're allowed to get, I want to say 66.6, I think, % back from anything that has to do with child support. So what they do is they take, it's the number of computers that's being used. They take a percentage of the square footage of child support's office along with security. They can take portion of that. And then we get back. They tell us how much we get back
So
per
is this an
month.
annual thing?
It is.
that
That
we've
is
already
his
spent?
consulting fee. However,
There was an adjustment to it.
we had to do an adjustment because he did raise it for the first time in, I
So
don't
we need
know,
to take that to 5,000.
plenty of years. Where's it at here?
I got
What number?
38,900,
38,900,
bottom of the one sheet.
Yep. I got it.
3,500.
So we need to take it to 5.
Let me see what he raised it to.
This has 4,700 as
Yeah.
being the expenditure.
Okay, yep, I bet that then.
So we need to take it to 5K.
And then on exam of records, are we leaving that at 3,000? Or are you wanting us to adjust that?
30,000?
I'm sorry, 30,000.
She said we need to be north of 40.
Let's do 40 or 45, I think. And then I'll double
We
check
thought it was
and we
41,
can always
let's
move
do
it.
45.
Did you?
45 to be safe.
Let me see here. Schools, library. Well, yeah, City of Greensburg Schools was 57, City of Greensburg was 38. I am not seeing. Let me search for it, and then I can always change it if you guys are fine with me changing it down.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I find that it's probably gonna be less.
Okay, then we will,
So are we making cap plan 5 grand? Is that correct?
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay,
Office supplies is the first one I have here.
Yep.
yep.
And we do pull some of Patty's out of here. She uses like our paper, folders, she uses all of our stuff, so, but every now and then if she needs toner or something, we pull it from there.
All right, so we'll,
Are your printer copiers, are they leased or were we on?
They're leased.
Okay, that's good.
So office supplies, even for now?
yeah.
It looks like somebody adjusted it down, $500.
I bet a,
Or was that a, I don't know.
I bet we had to transfer money. I almost bet we moved it from there
To
to,
supplies, the line below it.
Yeah.
yes. To cover something.
So we can keep those even for now. Computer server software, that should be fine, right? We good on that one? Good on legal?
Yep.
Fair committee?
You got fire watch out to the side. What's that for?
That was, they did not invoice us in 2025 for the fire watch, the Let's Fire Department,
How much is that?
3,200. It was that full out there.
So they charge for that?
Yes. For the day watch.
The county fire association volunteers to do the day watch.
So they,
And each department picks a day.
There was-
Is this for fireworks though?
Fair
Or is
Day,
this-
annual Fair Day watch fee for fire protection on grounds and at events for 4-H Fair Week.
Okay, so that would go to the Decatur County Fire Association,
It
not
is.
the Let's.
it's,
I'm sorry, it
yes,
is.
it is.
Okay,
It
okay,
is.
because I'm like,
It is.
Let's.
They're-
We get it from,
Because St. Paul, Adams, they all
Everybody
pick a
has
day.
their
all
and they
do it,
their-
okay.
They do their thing, so Let's doesn't even do it because they had the fish fry. They don't even do the fire watch.
I thought they
Okay.
still did a day.
They're too busy doing their fish. The other departments pick up the,
Yeah, so it's going to everybody.
okay, all right,
It's
just,
it's the association.
sorry about that,
If I-
Cynthia.
that's okay.
Panic.
If I remember right, Christy, weren't there like 2 years or something like that they hadn't billed us for?
But are we good with the 10 for fair
Yes.
committee?
Yeah.
Yes, we got caught up last year, I believe.
Okay,
Or
so we're good.
2 years ago, maybe, because you're right, they saw that they hadn't billed us.
Travel expenses look good.
think so.
I don't know about legal notices.
That is things, I'm sure advertising in for,
It's looking like it might be light if that's gonna continue.
Is that for like tax sales?
tax,
and
tax
commissioners?
notice to bidders, renewing the jail corporation filing.
So we may be okay then.
That doesn't seem like it's something that's hitting all the time,
Right.
so,
We'll just keep it the same.
yeah.
Official bonds, or,
That is the blanket bond.
so that,
And-
so that's a one-time.
One
payment.
time.
So we're good on that one.
Yes.
Insurance, we can't.
I'm sorry, it's not the blanket, it's all the elected officials' bonds.
Okay.
Oh,
But it's
and
still the
and
one-time
the blanket
payment.
comes out of there, but yes, it's all at the beginning of the year.
Are we good with insurance various staying the same?
I need to look at that with the new carrier. I need to look. At what they quoted us for this year and then, or not quoted, but what we're paying this year. I need to compare it to that. I didn't
Okay.
do that. But I think it's gonna be, I think that's fine. Because I think the total was 600 and something. And so we still have highway, park,
They're all
health,
separate,
they all get a piece of that 600
Okay.
that they pay for.
so we're probably fine.
But it continues throughout the year only because when we add vehicles, adding different things, we'll add the pool. So that will be, well, that probably won't completely be on the parks yet, will it? Or will it? It will, okay.
Yep.
So utilities look good? Good with staying, or?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it looks, I mean, we're halfway through the year and we're at 69% left, so.
None of June is in there, so it should be, it would be over, a little over 100 at that point.
Okay,
So it's, I mean, it's a little heavy, I think, I mean, the
yeah.
appropriation, but
The ARC we just paid today, we paid 30,000 of it.
You do 30 and 30?
Mm-hmm.
When did the ARC of Decatur County, when did that fund start?
I can tell you here, it was moved. We have had it as long as I can remember, but it used to be its own tax rate. And they moved it from that because it was always a varying amount to, I want to say 17 from where it looks like it started. Started coming out of the budget at a set number.
okay. And then 911 and IT, I think IT is gonna have an approach on some of that, but that'll be well with council to deal with, so I don't, as far as we're concerned, I would assume ours stay even.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the dues in National Organ?
Is that for our membership?
Membership dues and
Voting, polls,
dues. AIC conference.
AIC conference, yeah.
So do we, looks like that needs to be increased.
A lot of this is voting polls. I mean, almost all of it is for
Hold up, what are you looking at, Brian?
3903, 39303.
Oh, I'm on 39,304.
Sorry, wrong
Yes.
one.
What's 39,303?
I don't think that's commissioner.
Okay, I was on the wrong number.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
well, no, it does say it is 39.
Thought it was. It's in the 1,000 series.
I just don't see it anywhere on our papers.
1,000 series though is county general, so could that be under the, because that's not under the 0068 with the commissioners, I'm guessing, so that,
But it's county general is Fund 1,000.
Right.
068 is commissioner's budget under.
I know, but
What's that? What's the account number again you're looking at?
I was looking at 39303.
303.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not pulling up under under 68, your location.
Okay,
So that's somebody else.
that
gotcha.
So yeah, 30
clerk's office then.
39,304.
Yeah. Council dues. Council.
I know, I'm seeing that too.
All it says is council.
Couple membership, annual member dues, commissioners, Chamber of Commerce Power Hour. Did any of you go to that?
I did.
Okay, so that was Brian. It was a $20. They put council under comment, but I think it was Brian. The conference Patty went to.
This is all for 39,304.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What does that mean?
Dues. I don't know. It can be changed. We can change it to dues and subscriptions, maybe. National organizations, I think, is what it.
It's not very descriptive.
No.
Let's change it. We can change it.
I mean, when
Dues
you're-
and
even when you're looking at
subscriptions.
the-
How about that?
The payees, like what?
Oh,
And all
Or I mean,
this-
the,
do you have notes pulled up on yours?
no notes.
Okay, I can show you.
so I guess I'm still.
Go through this
So what-
little
these expenditures
thing
in
right.
Council.
Hold on. Let me go back up there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, maybe it's here. This little thing right here.
Okay.
3.
Oh.
There we go. And then you can find notes in
Notes.
there. It'll be alpha. Okay,
Does that help?
it does. We can also pull out.
Association of
like-
Indiana County Association Conference.
You can pull out the tran type here. Tran source. You can pull out you can play around with it another time and take out the things that you don't
Oh, here they
feel
are
like you
over here.
need.
To pay
And
a
then
claim.
it'll
I got you.
get rid of all that clutter.
I see that now. The
Okay,
notes
so
over
just
here
remember
helps.
that little,
Up here.
yep, the little dots.
Yep.
So that probably needs to be increased just a touch. Not much, but like $4,000.
Yeah.
Are we good with that?
Yeah, 4,000 is fine.
Taking it up to 4,000?
Yeah. Regional mental health.
So that's Centerstone, right?
Yeah, we can't really.
Leave it.
Yeah.
It will go up a touch, I bet. And we don't know, we don't ever get that until September, October, what it goes up, because it's a percentage of the population and however they figure it.
Plans and implementation.
We paid Baker Tilly out of this. We paid
This was one that I could foresee us wanting to increase.
Genset for generator stuff, snow removal, clerk treasurer for plan review, Haldeman Real Estate for appraisal. Yeah. That's kind of what our invoices have been on this.
What are you thinking that you'd like to see it go to? The original appropriation was 75. There was a carry forward of 16. 15,925. How does that?
Years ago,
That
this
was
used to be
encumbered?
up to 300,000. and it's slowly come down.
And I know last year we cut it. It seems like there was, when we were looking at, trying to cut the budget some.
Yes, that always seems to be the place because it is a larger amount.
What are you thinking, 100? Okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah. Got some totals there, Gabe?
Yes. Total commissioner's budget is up 47,500.
Up 47.5?
Yeah, it's actually about 48 because there was a $400 increase on the one.
And then the FICA and perf will be a small percentage.
Yeah. You had those 3% salary increases.
But we took down Coom Cap budget by 50,000, and we took the fairgrounds up 32. So we're total up 34.5. Well, overall. So we're taking some things.
Overall.
Yeah, so we're taking some things down, taking some things up. We're overall.
I forgot, I bet I was out doing copies. Fuel has been a topic. Because some months we don't get anything from IT on the fuel usage for the highway department. So the highway department is budgeting a large amount, and they're not getting it back. It looks like so far,
From other departments, you mean?
other departments, it just doesn't seem like those reports are right all the time, because we know, like, we've talked to other departments, they're like, I used it, they'll say they used it several times or a few times, and it only shows up as one small amount, or it doesn't show up at all on a report. So highway has spent since January 1, 160,000
In fuel?
in fuel. And need to start from departments, we've only gotten approximately 9,600. So there's definitely something not.
Discrepancy.
Yes, there is.
Who manages that software?
IT.
Oh, completely.
On the first of every month, we get a report. They send us a report, and it's just not.
Is it a data entry problem when they're going to get fuel? Is what you're saying is they're getting more fuel than what they're saying they're using? I mean, you're talking about the fuel at the
highway.
Or it's just not logging it at all.
It's just
Or
not
not
logging
logging
it
it
correctly, right?
when they're going in to get fuel.
Because we keep track and we make sure that every department pays for what their usage was. It's just not showing up on reports correctly, I don't think.
And then the highway is
So the highway is spending more out of their budget than
Because-
what they really truly are.
I get what you're saying.
So we've been asked, to bring up, was asked this, to put it in commissioner's budget, and you guys cover it, and then everybody pay for their usage. Or two, leave it in the highway and just see if we can figure out getting a better process.
Do you know how I don't know how it works. When you go back there to the highway department to get gas. Or
Every department, everybody that drives a vehicle to get gas has a key fob, and they're supposed to swipe it, and it allows them to pump.
So then it sounds like whatever program they're using or whatever, that the fob is not activating it correctly. So that's an IT issue.
I think, and we've reached out to them several months, different months over the past year or so.
I don't know, how else,
So when they scan the fob, does it turn the pump on? Or are they turning it on manually, they're just using it for record?
That I don't know.
don't know how it works.
Yeah, that I don't.
All right, so we just need to do some investigating with
I'll,
that.
I'll call Tim.
Okay.
Talk to him about it. I mean, it's cleanest if it stays through the highway department.
Yes,
Because I mean, they're already bidding all of this fuel.
Right.
I mean, if it's cleanest if it goes that way. And we just figure out
This.
what the problem is here on our technology side. And maybe it's not a technology error, maybe it's a user error, I don't know.
right.
Like if
Right.
if the fob is not turning on the pump, if the pump is on and you can just walk up there and,
Which I don't believe is the case.
I don't think so,
I
but
don't think so, because anybody could go back, well, it's fenced in, but.
yeah.
Yeah, I would assume it's they have a way to turn it on and then they're using their fob
Yeah.
to see how much it used.
My thing is maybe the fob is to open the gate,
Could be.
Mm.
to get into the pump.
We'll have to ask them.
Yep.
Okay. So the figures were, it was up 45K overall, through all the budgets.
So I have, because I still had a little bit more than that, Gabe, because I had 50,000 down on Cume Cap. County Fair, the 0807 even. 0806 Fairgrounds was up 37.5.
Oh, I had 32.5. We only went up 30K on part-time and we went up to $2,500 on professional services.
I thought we went up to 15,000 on professional services.
Yeah, but, oh, it was 7.5, you're right. Okay, so I missed the $5,000 there. So it's up 50K then total.
Yes.
Yeah, overall the funds.
I still had a little more than that.
Well,
And
you have salaries additional.
But then lawn care, had you included the lawn care?
15K, yep.
I didn't include salaries.
I did.
And then the State Board of Accounts up 15. And then the cap plan is up 1,500. And then the dues up 500, and then plans and implementations up 25,000. I got 69,500 without including salaries and FICA and perf.
You got how much?
69,500.
I must be off. I had 59,500 after I retotaled it.
Here, let's go through and, all right, so first page is
Which one?
Cume Cap,
Okay.
50,000 decrease.
Yep.
County Fair,
807.
yep, even. 806 Fairgrounds, up 37,500.
Yep.
Courthouse, the 161 is up 15,000.
So I'm gonna do that real quick, so 37,500 plus 15,000. Okay,
And then your 413 is even. Your lit economic development. I didn't add anything on the 68. The only changes that we'd made there were salaries. On the 068, page 2, on the top of it is office supplies.
yeah, that one we left even, all of them.
Yep, all the way down is even.
Yep.
On the page 3, outside building maintenance is the first line,
Yep.
plus 16,500.
Yep.
And then page 4,
With commissioners at the top.
yep,
That one we were up right at,
25,500.
The one with dues and subscriptions at the top.
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about the salaries one with the commissioners at the top. So that one, the salaries, we raised that, 6,000.
Is that how much the salary is?
Yeah, 1.8, 1.8, 3.6, so then add the other one, it's 5.6, 5.9, so it's 6,000.
Okay.
So off by $100. So that takes, yeah, and then on the last page, the one with the the national organizations one, that one we were up 25K plus the 400, so 25,400.
500. You raised it to 4,000 in dues and subscriptions.
Yeah.
From the 30.
25,000.
Yeah, it went up 500. Okay, yeah.
Well, Christie, you can total these up.
Yeah.
And get it to
I
us.
will.
Yeah.
I will. Get the FICA and perf added in.
Yeah,
And
and then you can show us the difference.
We know we're in that range. We're
Yeah.
at 50-ish thousand range. It's pretty good. Okay. Is that all for business?
That is it. I'll entertain a motion to recess.
I'll make that motion.
We are recess.